Sitting about in the lair, reading a book like you always do. The brothers doing their own thing. Suddenly you could feel someone behind you and playing with your hair. You didn't say anything, knowing who it was. Leo always tends to play with your hair nonchalantly whenever he felt like it. You didn't mind at all. If anything, you liked it. Your mom used to do it all the time until she passed away, which was around 4 years ago. So it was nice to finally have someone you trust touch your hair, because you were actually very fidgety about the idea of someone touching your hair. But the past few months of knowing the turtles, you've grown to be quite fond of the blue-clad turtle. You might even say that you could trust him with your life. You were just starting to get on the good pages of the book when you could suddenly feel your hair starting to part and get a little bit heavier. Hey, don't move. I'm in the middle of doing something. It's going to be so awesome. You stopped moving and let him do his thing. He got up for a minute and grabbed a small mirror from the bathroom and came back over to you, kneeling down in front of you and putting the mirror to your face. You looked up, and what you saw took your breath away for a second. He smirked at the awestruck face you currently had on. Whoa, it looks so amazing, you whispered, and he smiled. Well, only the most amazing and beautiful person deserves the best. He winked and you blushed, taking in what he said, and you covered your face. Thanks? Your voice suddenly got a bit deeper in embarrassment, which happens often actually when he is around. I love it when your voice deepens in embarrassment. He cooed, looking at your cute face, and uncovered them. You are most welcome, Your Highness. You quickly grabbed the book and tapped him on the face and pretended to be hurt, but he chuckled. Hey, is that any way to treat your prince? He asked, and you shook your head and gave him a hug, wrapping your arms around his middle, hiding your face. He was shocked at first, but smiled and wrapped an arm around you. You don't have to hide from your prince. That face is too perfect to hide. But I'm glad I'm the only one who can see it like this. He sighed, kissing the top of your head and laying his chin on your head. You smiled, thinking of what to do. You had an idea and gave him a kiss on the cheek, and smiled wide as he did a sort of a double take, not expecting his innocent beauty to do such a bold thing. But he was wrong, laughing at you, and got up and started running. He got up. Oh, no, you don't. You don't just kiss and run, my sweet. You better get back here. He tripped. He tripped you once he had caught up and grabbed your middle and hugged you both, falling on the floor due to the sudden stop. You both laughed, and you two stayed like that for hours to come. Being held was something you didn't really like much since you were not used to it, but with him it was different. It was calming. It was safe. Also, he petted your hair more, which made it much more sweeter.